Patents can be granted for any inventions in all fields of technology, provided that they are new, involve an inventive step, and are susceptible of industrial application. Shall not be regarded as inventions discoveries, scientific theories and mathematical methods, aesthetic creations, scheme, rules, and methods for performing mental acts, playing games, or doing business, programs for computers, presentations of information. Let's make some examples. Discoveries or scientific theories are not inventions. The relativity theory cannot be patented. However, a device like a GPS implementing a correction based on a relativity theory can be patented. A painting is an aesthetic creation, not an invention, and it cannot be protected by a patent. Methods for doing business are not patentable in Europe, but they are patentable in the United States. A computer program is not patentable as such, but a machine driven by a computer program to perform a sequence of operations can be patented as a device, and the sequence of operations, if new, inventive, and susceptible of industrial application, can be patented as a method. Let's consider a method for digitally filtering an image. If the method is new, involves an inventive step, and it is industrially applicable, it can be patented. At the same time, such a method could be implemented by a computer program consisting of a sequence of instructions. The computer program as such, so the sequence of computer executable instructions, cannot be patented, but it is protected by copyright, like the text of a book, without requiring any registration. Also, a database or an engineering project can be protected by copyright. According to the EPC, some inventions are not patentable. Inventions that are contrary to order public or morality, plant or animal varieties, and essentially biological processes for the production of plants or animals, with the exception of microbiological processes and the products thereof, methods for the treatment of the human or animal body by surgery or therapy, and diagnostic methods practiced on a human or animal body, with the exception of products used for any of these methods. Let's consider this latter point. We should distinguish between a physical invention, like a product or a device, and an immaterial invention, like a method or a use. For instance, a method used as a therapy for the treatment of a disease cannot be patented, but a substance for the treatment of such a disease can be patented, and also a device for the treatment of a disease can be patented. A diagnostic method to be implemented on a human body for the discovery of a disease, for instance, the use of X-rays, cannot be patented. But a machine for implementing such a diagnostic method, for instance, an X-ray machine, can be patented. A diagnostic method to be implemented on some parts of the human body not connected to it, like for example an examination method of the blood extracted from a patient, can however be patented. So the EPC has a list of things that are not considered inventions, like aesthetic creations and computer programs, a list of inventions which are not patentable, like diagnostic methods practiced on a human or animal body, and no positive definition of what an invention is, whether you like it or not.